Start off with you. So I'm going to give you an example of what I did for myself, and then you guys are going to break off and you're going to do it for your own self. I'll give you some time to talk about it with your table. So you have to think of yourself as a big idea. What do you see yourself as? I could say I was a teacher, but I just decided I want to do something else. I put that I'm an avid reader. So to make myself an avid reader as a big idea, right? I have to have what to support it? I can't just say I'm an avid reader. I have to have what?
Details?
I have to have details to support it. I can't just say I'm an avid reader. That's just how it is. So I have to have details that are going to support it. So my details are I read romantic novels, and my favorite author is Nicholas Sparks. My favorite books are The Longest Ride, Safe Haven, The Lucky One, and The Last Song. I read in my bedroom in the evening and will usually take a snack with me. My favorite library is Alameda County Library. I can usually read a book in a weekend if it intrigues me. Is that enough details to show that I'm an avid reader?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So I go to a library, I read at night, I have an author that I enjoy reading. So those are my details that support I'm an avid reader. Now I have to go look at my language. I can say I'm an avid reader, but not know anything about genre or fiction or nonfiction. Is that going to be an avid reader? No, they have to know genres, right? They need to know what plot is. They need to know what characters are. So I put some of the words. I put a genre. Well, that's the type of the book. Nonfiction, it's fact. Fiction, cannot really happen in life. Fantasy, not real. Author, the person who writes the book. Plot, the event that makes up the story. So now I've used words that prove that I am actually an avid reader. And then I go into my questions, like what do I wonder about? Will Nicholas Sparks write more books? And is there an author that writes books that are similar to Nicholas Sparks? Or did he like reading or writing when he was in school? I wonder, was it writing that he liked, or did he just enjoy reading? Will I start reading a different genre and find another favorite author later on? So those are all questions I have about me being an avid reader. Will I change the books that I like? So what you're going to do now is you're going to talk with your table and talk about what you see yourself as. So like I see some students would say, I'm really good at the piano, and they have all the language that goes with the piano. The metronome, the keys, the notes, you know, all the different kind of words. I have one that says, I'm a gamer. Well, when boys say I'm a gamer, and they say, well, I'm a gamer and I play Xbox. That doesn't make you a gamer. A gamer knows all the different words that are linked to gaming, like a profile, like you have these, what are they called? When it represents yourself. Avatars. You know, all those keywords for a gamer, that's what makes you a gamer. You can't just say I'm a gamer and I play Xbox and I play for 3 hours. No, you have to know all the language that goes with a gamer. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know all the words. But I've seen a couple of kids who are true gamers, and we've seen a lot of language words that I don't even know. You know, I could say joystick in my days, but you don't really have a joystick anymore. So if you're a gamer nowadays, your words are totally different. And some still have. So with that, I want to give you guys a couple of minutes to talk with your table and see what you are, and then think of the words that are going to go linked to yours. All right? So I'll give you our link to that, like language that only people who play Minecraft would know. So give me, you have to have at least 5 words to be considered a Minecraft gamer. Give me one. Swimming? Okay, so you do the facts, all those words, because I've had it. Okay, so and then where did you learn swimming? Who taught you? Okay, good. So you can do that one. 10. Oh, yeah, and then I went back. Soccer? You play for a team? Okay, when you play, where you play, who taught you, all the key words that are in soccer.
I spent 2 minutes every day. You know how the board is like literally in right? The shoot up is like half. Why are you worrying about it? I'm worried about my journal. Like a big chunk of it is gone. Nothing's wrong. A big chunk is wrong. So he's like, whatever, he's leaving. You know, like, he's like, I'll get you a steak. And I'm like,
Alright, so 3, 2, and 1. Alright, So Mr. Schroeder is going to pass out the all about me. And you're going to fill that out just like I did. And then in this area right here, you're going to draw yourself doing whatever you are. So I would draw myself reading my book in my bag, maybe with some snacks there. So I went around the class. I see there's swimmers, there's readers, there's gamers, there's programmers, there's PowerPoint specialists, there's violinists, there's a big bunch of variety of who you are in here. So I'm excited to see what you're going to go. So now, when you do your frame, you need to make sure you're writing in complete sentences, because another thing that your teacher will be doing is if she actually decides to do this as a grade, she's going to be grading you on, do you use complete sentences? Do you punctuate or do you capitalize? So make sure you're writing complete sentences. See how I put? I identify myself as an avid reader. I read romantic novels. I capitalize the titles of the books. So she's going to make sure that you're doing all that stuff in your frame. So make sure you're grammatically correct in all the stuff that you do, okay?
You did really good on the frame. I was like, you did really good on the frame. I'm just gonna, if you wanted to do it in a bigger one, that's okay. But if you're putting it in, it's perfect. Good job. What are you gonna write? What do you like to do? Drum? Oh yeah. So you're gonna put I am a drummer. Another one. Another M. That's a junior. Good. Okay. Now you can ask yourself who, what, where, when, and why. So, who taught you how to play drums? Where do you play drums? And when do you play drums? Really? You learned it by yourself? Okay, so you can say, I taught myself how to play drums. So do you see how you can use it with the story?
Yes, that was a good question. So she asked me, when you pick out the language of the discipline, do you have to say what it means? Yes. So you would have to say, if you're going to say controller, you need to explain what a controller is. Because just writing these words doesn't really know, Miss Cassie will really not know if you know the actual word, right?